With over 1 million visitors each year, Hawaii has become one of the top destinations in the world. And with that comes the challenge of finding affordable accommodation. How much is a night here again? But did you know that some of the best resorts of Oahu don't require you to stay with them to enjoy the place? Our names are Nat and Max, and after jumping around the best spots in the north and east side of Oahu on the last video, we're heading towards the west side of the island to explore the best resorts in an area called Ko Olina.
The best way to get around the island is by having a car. And unlike last time, Nat and I will be traveling without the family.
Just unlock. So since we don't have the family with us, we don't have a vehicle today because they're gonna take the vehicle and go to the Diamond Hand to do the hike. But us, since we can't really do the hike because of the pregnancy, we chose to look for other options for a vehicle. Good thing here in Hawaii, there's this thing called Hui Car Share, which is a car share located around the city. And what you do is you can book for the day, book for the hour, book for half a day. You're not really tied to the whole day. And since we're gonna have the vehicle again together with my family tomorrow, we just booked this Hui Car Share for the day. It's crazy because you just unlock the car through the app. I unlocked it through the app.
It's like stealing someone's car.
And then you just go on with your day.
No keys.
No keys.
Where's the keys?
Car share. Before heading to Ko Olina, we stopped by a local restaurant for breakfast in Waikiki. I don't know if it showed, but we kind of struggled just starting off with the Prius. I guess cars today has so many functionalities that we don't know about, but we made it to our first destination. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Oh my god, you guys. What a way to start our day. I'm not even sure how Max found this one, but how did you find this one?
I just saw it on Instagram and it's so nice. We have to eat here for breakfast.
To be honest, this place doesn't really look like a restaurant. It looks like a big villa from outside. I think it actually is, right? It's a big house.
There's even a small chapel here, so people get married and get engaged, which is really nice and beautiful. So you can also rent the place for a private event if you want. French toast, please, okay, with scoop of ice cream and berries.
Wow.
Does it come with a drink?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I'll have the iced tea.
Iced tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have the souffle.
Yeah, I'll have the souffle, please.
Okay, souffle pancake. How about drink? Hot coffee is okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. One French toast is one souffle pancake.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you so much. We got so mesmerized with the place, we forgot to tell you guys the name of it. So this is called Waikiki Hawaii, and I think it's one of the hidden gems here in Honolulu.
I think it's a nice place if you wanted to have a relaxing breakfast in a day here in Hawaii. I can definitely see us coming back here when we have our little one because she can definitely run around this grass and this garden, right?
Yes, but you have to hold her. She might dive in the fountain.
Because here in the garden, you also have this massive waterfall, which is kind of like the masterpiece of the garden. So I think since we booked pretty early for breakfast, none of the other people has arrived yet. And we got this pretty nice table at the corner of the garden, which is kind of secluded. Imagine having breakfast like this every morning. Having this weather every day. Maybe we should move to Hawaii.
Yes, please.
Wow, looks so good.
so
Hi,
much.
Joy. Thank you. That's a massive French toast.
Comes with ice cream.
Think about the size of that bread. Can't wait for mine.
Just over to souffle pancake.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Wow, yours looks so special.
I can't even start to describe this one. So I got a Japanese souffle here at Waikiki Hawaii, and that's one of the things that we realize here in Hawaii is they have a lot of Japanese influences. And this might be one of my favorites. So here you got a few different sauces for the souffle. You know what these are?
Yeah, so that's the berry sauce, macadamia nut, And maple syrup.
A little bit of Canadian flavoring over here.
Time to begin. So fluffy. This is one of the best French toast I've ever had.
Just the classic Max reaction. As expected, so soft, so fresh, it's warm. I don't know what else I could tell you guys. It's so good.
It's
So
so
good.
light, so fluffy. It just disappears in your mouth.
Yeah, it just melts in your mouth. I think also has some ice cream with it. This is actually my first time driving in Hawaii, and one thing I realized right away is it's a little bit more relaxed here from the compared to the other cities that we've been to. In Vancouver, if you lose focus for 0.5 seconds, you will immediately get a honk from the drivers. I guess not here. Ko Olina, place of joy.
So we've come to the west side of the island of Oahu in an area called Ko Olina. And I think it's a more developed area where you can find the big chains of hotel, including a Disney hotel, which we are excited to check out later. Just look at this nice view over here. It's very quiet, it's perfect for the family.
So yes, if you're wondering, we are not guests of any of the resorts here in Ko Olina. That might be one of the common misconceptions about this place is you have to be a guest in order to use the lagoons. So the lagoons are public. There's just a portion of the lagoons that are reserved for the guests of the resort. But there's also a big portion of the lagoon that's free to use. Trees are different here, eh? They get haircuts.
Yeah, it's like a mushroom. You're so wishing well over here.
You want to make a wish? Throw a penny?
But the well is not open.
Some people still threw the penny. Some coins on there. So we kind of started a relaxing pace of exploring Ko Olina with Lagoon 3, especially with Max enjoying all of the breaks here.
The baby loves it here and is wondering, why haven't we checked in here?
We're currently just taking our time, resting here at the Marriot resort, and it's just so relaxing, especially within the resort.
Kind of reminds me of the Philippines, right?
Yeah, the resorts in the Philippines look like this, right?
Yeah.
You kind of get the best of like both worlds here in Marriott, or I guess most of the resorts here in this area, because you can either go out into the lagoon, have a dip of the salt water, or if you don't like the salt water, you can enjoy your day at one of their many pools in the resort. How much is a night here again?
We have to check. So Marriott also have a small marketplace where you can buy souvenirs, snacks, any necessities that you basically need.
I think they have a lot of Hawaiian souvenirs over here.
Yeah, and it's not that too expensive. Like this one, it's $5.
$5?
Yeah.
We got that for $2 at an ABC store.
Yeah, but I think I saw this at Walmart around 13, right?
Oh.
Right? The thicker one?
Oh, the thicker one, yeah. So it really depends on how thick the
garland is.
The garland is.
It's real.
The amount of variety of birds here in Hawaii still surprises me.
Yeah, everyone is so unique.
We were thinking of grabbing a snack at one of their restaurants because we're getting pretty hungry. When we look at the menu, it was like $20, $15, right?
20.
$20? $20 per meal. But also we saw some food being sold at the marketplace which was like 75% off. So we asked the Starbucks to just heat up the food. So this is like $2, a grilled cheese for $2. And we're just eating it here by the lagoon outside. Not every meal needs to be extravagant, I guess.
Very soft. So we've just entered the second lagoon and we're learning that the lagoons are not all the same. In lagoon number 2, you won't see any beach rentals.
Cabanas or beach rentals. So I think it's a much quieter lagoon.
Yeah, and it's all sand and I think it's bigger too than the other one.
It might be, or it could be like just the feeling of not having the rentals.
Yeah, but it's so nice, so quiet and less crowded. And also, it's just a 2-minute walk.
So I think this lagoon is dedicated for the beach villa here in Ko Olina, which is kind of like a private property. You think?
Maybe?
Yeah, I think they're mostly Airbnbs or mostly private owners. It's nice that they have this lagoon all to themselves.
Yeah, so
Taking a short break.
ooh, it's quite tiring.
One thing I just realized is I don't think I've heard a single amount of traffic noise since coming here to the lagoons. I feel like they've built this place very well and it's very far from all of the noise of the traffic. And you can only hear the crashing of the waves onto the rocks, which is very relaxing.
And the chirping of the birds. See?
No, that was definitely no sound effect. We have gone and reached the 4th lagoon where the Disney resort is, and Max and I are kind of joking that we suddenly saw all of the nice clouds on here. It's almost fake, right?
Yeah, it looks like the Toy Story clouds.
Yeah, it's the Disney effect.
So here in Lagoon 1, since it's so big, it's shared with Disney Resort and 4 Points, and there's a lot more of beach chairs that you can rent.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a wedding at the Disney property?
Yeah, in Disney or in Hawaii?
So nice here, eh?
Yeah, I feel like we're inside the jungle or somewhere different.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
First thing that comes to my mind. There you go.
Is that a Mickey Musubi?
It definitely is.
It's so small. This is a big sandwich. What did you buy?
That is a I can't even remember, a roast beef sandwich. So Max and I think are enjoying this time a little bit too much here at the Disney Resort.
Yes, I love it here.
And I think one big factor of that is just we're big fans of Disney.
Who is it? Don't mind me eating here. Keep on talking to the camera.
Like any other Disney property, they did this place so well with all of the small details about the place and incorporating it with the Disney characters. We've seen a lot of small details as we walk our way through this spot. As a matter of fact, this spot is actually just on the balcony of the lobby, which is on the 2nd level of the hotel. And it's so nice because it's just overlooking the resort and the pools. Someone's really hungry over here.
So good. One thing also we noticed was there's a lot of families with small children checked in here in the Disney Resort. I can see a preview of our future with our little girl and we are definitely checking in here. So for the main event, we're going to try this Mickey Spam Musubi. Because you're in a Disney property, why not? I think this is the most expensive musubi we've tried.
Yeah, definitely. And a smaller portion too.
Yeah.
We love Disney anyway. That's okay.
It's made with love.
Bite the ears off.
Cheers. Tastes like spam. Oh boy.
Oh boy. It's a little better quality than the other musubis we tried.
Anything else? Thank you.
Someone's excited.
Excited to eat it.
The family is back with us. Oi. Joining us here at the Disney Resort. But we've kind of decided that we're gonna exit the Disney Resort and we headed over to the Lagoon. And especially with this kind of weather, I think it's right around 27 degrees right now. It's only right to have some ice cream.
It's nice that they have a little shack by the lagoon where you can get your ice creams.
Yeah, so we just got a Stitch ice cream, which I think is kind of like a swirl bowl, right?
Yeah, it is so
Soft serve
colorful.
ice cream.
It's so colorful. So we got the pineapple and the other side is a watermelon with Mickey sprinkles, if you can see.
Try it out.
You have to try it. It's so refreshing.
I think someone is definitely liking this experience.
More! And there's like watermelon chunks underneath.
Oh. After having a relaxing time at the Disney Resort, we decided we were gonna head back to Waikiki early, as we have an early morning tomorrow for something that my brother has been preparing for quite some time now. We got prepared before 6 a.m. and drove to Lanikai Beach, on the east side of the island, to catch the most beautiful sunrise we've seen in a while. And then, when the timing was right, we witnessed the making of a core memory as my brother Carlo proposed to Jem. Hawaii will forever be a memorable place for me and my family.